Sober Boundaries is designed as a discussion and information sharing platform when it comes to enjoying and having success in sobriety. As my alarm clock sings at its regular time of 4:45, grandparent-aged legs pivot left and find my favorite pair of house shoes. As they say good morning to my feet, thoughts are unusually weird because I've never had a morning like this. Today is lockdown, the day of COVID-19 stay at home, an order from the governor. It makes sense to me considering how deadly COVID-19 has proven to be. The initial social effort has not been effective, so stay-at-home order was issued. This means stay at home, stay unexposed, and do not expose others. Only go out for essential services, stay 6 feet away from others. Don't gather in groups, don't go to work unless you're providing an essential service. Don't visit friends and family if there's no urgent need. Don't go visiting loved ones at the hospital, nursing home, skilled nursing facilities, or any other residential care facilities. Don't gather in groups. My mind went numb when I first read those words. Why? Gathering in groups have been and still is the lifeblood of many in the substance abuse recovery. I remember early fear that I had of thinking of going 2 to 3 days without a 12-step or equivalent meeting. The constant negative thoughts in my head always trying to convince me to relieve my lightning bolt level of anxiety with just one hit. I can still see my sponsor's cold black eyes that did not blink or flinch as his mouth told me, if you use before you call me, don't call me, because I'll just hang up on you. I remember my body quivering when I was first trying to go to sleep sober. For days I wondered if it was really possible after hearing others say they slept like a baby. I would think to myself, sure you do, but how long will it take for me? Sadly, the ban on groups gathering has caught some of the recovery community flat-footed, but it can be dealt with, right? What I offer is the following. First of all, if you're an essential person, make sure you get enough rest before work. Eat enough at work before you go home so food won't be on your mind later. If you live alone, consider inviting a clean and sober friend or relative to spend a few nights. Ensure they are, of course, virus-free to the best of your ability. Resist the urge to attend, meetings in someone's home, apartment, basement, or whatever. As one infected person that hasn't started having symptoms can infect the entire meeting. Remember, if you've maintained your sobriety long enough that meetings are important to you, missing location meetings should not make you panic. Don't start creating disasters that do not exist. Remember, after you've detoxed, sobriety is from the neck up anyway. So feeding your mind a positive recovery diet should allow you to be okay, right? That's if you want to be. Okay? If you rely on the faith, strength, and hope of others, don't use this crisis as a reason to pick up. Call your sponsor, call a sober friend, call as many people as many times as necessary. If you have access to the internet, go on YouTube and find previous meetings and watch them as many times as you need. Make excuses to stay sober instead to think of reasons to pick up. Now, Google and attend meetings on Zoom. You can even do this on your smartphone. This is pretty good. Google motivational videos for addictions and watch every available one until you get tired, and then get some rest. Get a piece of paper and pencil and look up at the clock and write down your thoughts for about an hour. Just your thoughts for an hour. Isn't that how long a meeting lasts anyway? You know, working different shifts over the last 20 years and talking to others like me, I have developed a loose routine that keeps my mind aware of what's going on with me. I learned early that you're never really cured. Sobriety is managed like high blood pressure or diabetes. If you don't measure how you're feeling, things will get out of control and your disease will kill you. Part of my routine is getting plenty of rest and plenty of nutritional things to eat. Praying, meditation, some kind of exercise, and motivational reading. I write down my thoughts, and I always talk to others both in and out of the recovery circle, always remembering the terrible cost of using. This cost makes even idle thoughts sound my internal alarm to call somebody and dump everything that's bothering me on them. My favorite saying is, secrets keep us sick. You know what you can do? Write down everything that you'll lose if you go back out, and you keep this list on you. There's nothing more important to our survival than sobriety. I'm not ashamed to tell people this, as the shame of relapse is millions of times worse. Using is simply not an option. Yeah, sales of alcohol and probably drugs also have skyrocketed during this pandemic. Don't become a victim, or even worse, a fatality. Stay the course. You can do it. Become that person that succeeds and wins. Ask yourself this question: do I look smarter than you? Huh? So, if I can do it, so can you. Yeah, this deadly virus has disrupted our lives for the foreseeable future, so we must make adjustments like never before. And I understand wrestling with drug and/or alcohol issues adds much more pressure to the situation. But remember, no matter what, the decision is always life or death. Every day you must tell yourself you're going to win, and the substance is not. Also, make sure you're taking precautions for the COVID-19 and add that in your routine. Remember, quality sobriety is a lifestyle, not just a solution. If you like the content on this channel, please subscribe, share, and like, and click on the bell so you'll be notified of each new video. Also post questions or comments, as we would enjoy hearing from you. Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you next time. My name is Wade Davis. Take care.